now we are on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Sean Levasseur, 2546. And Detective, your name for the record, please.
Detective Devin Geiger, Wyandotte Police Department.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give this matter the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, thank you. You may proceed on the warrant.
On January 6, 2025, approximately 1:30 in the morning, officers Tyler Grote and Kyle Cox were in a fully marked patrol vehicle and fully marked uniforms of the Wyandotte Police Department and observed a Chevy Impala operating on 4th Street with an improper license plate light, or defective light, I should say. A traffic stop was effected near Fort Antoine, and contact was made with the operator and sole occupant, Sean Levasseur. Officers were speaking with Ms. Levasseur. They, during conversation, asked if she had any illegal narcotics or anything in the vehicle. She provided a body gesture indication that there may have been something in the vehicle towards her purse. The officers asked the consent search of anything on her, and she admitted that she had prescription medication. They asked if they could see the prescription bottle. She handed it over. The officers then noted that there were several types of medications in the bottle, several different types of pills. They asked for consent for her to step outside of the vehicle. She admitted that she had bought some Adderall from somebody prior to the stop. Officers asked for consent to search the vehicle. It was at that time they located approximately 12 strips of Suboxone in her purse and in open packages in the vehicle. We did a MAPS report on Ms. Levasseur. She does not have any prescription history for this medication or for this controlled substance. She has one prior habitual offender, one felony conviction back on August 2016 at 3rd Circuit for counterfeiting possession of money. And that's it, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Please, the complaining witness, I find that the defendant, or that the offense charge was committed, there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed that offense. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Your Honor, John Goldthorpe, P30758, on behalf of Ms. Levasseur. Ms. Levasseur, would you please put your name on the record?
Sean Marie Levasseur.
All right, and
Your Honor, as to the charge, I advised her of her constitutional rights. She understands those constitutional rights. She would stand mute to the charges, waive a formal reason of that charge, and ask for a plea of not guilty be entered. Your Honor, I would want to address the justice.
the court's going to waive the formal reading. You have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint one to represent you. And in fact, you've had an opportunity to speak to an attorney today, correct?
Yes.
All right, the court has also signed a petition for court-appointed attorney for felony matters. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have a trial by a judge or by a jury. You also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing may be used against you in court. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Schedule this matter for probable cause conference on January 16th at 10:15 a.m. And counsel, what is it that you wanted to address?
Your Honor, there is an habitual offense notice.
Yes.
However, I reviewed the criminal record, and she was acquitted of those charges back in, I believe it was 2016. She was charged with counterfeiting. It was a coin issue. A review of the file indicates to me that she was acquitted. And that's what she's also referred to.
There's one count. She was found guilty. She was found guilty on count 1, found not guilty on count 2.
Okay.
That's what this shows from
okay, I must have
August 2nd of 2016. Well, it's on 2 pages. So, yes. Does that ring a bell for you, Ms. Levasseur?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, there was 2 counts. One not guilty, one was guilty.
Correct.
Yes. That's what I just saw the last one.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
And so then ask to bond counsel.
Your Honor, Ms. Levasseur will be 40, well, she's 44 years old. She has a number of misdemeanors. Her last contact, I believe, was 2017, out of Wyandotte, Woodhaven, and Wyandotte, Woodhaven, and Southgate. Also, Your Honor, out of Washington County, I apologize. And as well as the prior one, she's never failed to appear. She's not on probation or parole at this point in time. As I indicate, she's 40 years old. She's single. She lives with her mother. She has been self-employed for the last 20 years in the flea market business, as opposed to sitting down and working at a job, but she's self-employed in that area. The last contact was in 2016 or 17. We had asked for a reasonable bond under these circumstances. It should be noted that in her prior contacts, or at least prior record, she has no drug-related offenses. We're asking for a personal bond in this particular matter under the circumstances.
Okay, ma'am. You're not currently on probation or parole anywhere?
Are you on probation or parole anywhere?
No, I'm not. Nope, I haven't anything since 2000. I got out of jail or prison in 2017.
Okay. And so the flea market business in Michigan isn't very plentiful right now in the winter season, is it?
I'm gonna get 9 to 5 job. I didn't go into details with him, but it's time to get out of the market and go back to what I know. I held a job for over 20 years.
And where did you work for 20 years?
The Best Western in the Holiday Inn 75 and West Road. It was owned by the same.
Okay.
Same.
And did you lose that job when you went to prison, or?
No, I decided to separate from there, and I raised 3 boys for the last 10 plus years. They're not my biological boys, but their dad separated from their mom, and that's who I've been since then.
So you worked there for 20 years and you left there to raise the boys for 10 years. That puts you at 30. That's 30 years and you're 44. So at 14, you started working?
Yeah, 14. All through high school, whenever I wasn't in school, I was working.
Okay. All right. If you're to test today, what's in your system?
That's it.
It didn't come through. What was that?
It's Adderall. If it's systems, I have nothing else in my system.
Okay. All right. And detective, would you like to address bond?
It looks like she lives locally. She was cooperative with officers. I just suggest no drugs other than prescribed, and just a bond assured presence, $200, $250 cash.
Okay. So, ma'am, who lives at the home with you?
My mom.
Okay. So, are you not with the individual that had the three boys?
All right, I don't believe they were not her biological children.
I know. That's why I asked if she was still with the parent of the 3 boys.
Yes, I still am. I still am. I stay with my mom more.
Okay. And so you have somebody that can post about $250 bond for you, ma'am?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Given the habitual offender second offense notice, the court wants to ensure your presence. The court's going to order a $2,500 10% bond. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. And you need to work on obtaining employment, ma'am. All right, and then we'll see you back on the 16th.
I'm sorry, the 16th?
January 16th.
16th.
Yes. Thank you.
That would be the PCC. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we are on the record in the matter of The City of Wyandotte versus Leslie Kinney, 241684, 183393, 173878.
Your Honor, good morning. Richard T. Serrano, P. 338 attorney on behalf and with my client Presley housed in the Wayne County Jail. Please state your name, ma'am.
Please unmute. Leslie Kinney, please unmute.
Yeah.
Okay. And
What you say? Ask me to call Kenny.
okay. So as to the most recent case from November, counsel, of possession of drug paraphernalia. What are we doing?
Your Honor, my client is pleading guilty as charged to that count. And the prosecutor's recommended time served. I explained to my client that's only a recommendation. That sentencing is entirely in the discretion of the Supreme Court. And the other matters are set for review, Your Honor. I don't know what it's alleged that she owes some past monies. She's pleading guilty to everything.
All right, Ms. Kinney, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the testimony you're about to give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah, you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, correct?
I can't hear you say.
You heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, is that correct?
Yes.
As to the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Yes.
And you know your advice of rights with your attorney, is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand all of those rights?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no, ma'am?
What you say?
You understand all of those rights, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this court, any other court, or administrative agency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need verbal answers, not non-verbal answers or sounds. So is it yes or no?
Yeah, I say yeah.
Okay. And you understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this court, any other court, or administrative agency.
You said, okay, agency?
You understand the possible penalty, correct? And knowing all of that, do you continue with your plea?
Yeah.
Are you promising anything?
Huh?
Anybody promise you anything, threaten you, or coerce you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
I'm just gonna plead guilty. He said till time served is all he told me. So I'm gonna plead guilty with the time served. I'll say the time because I don't have no money. But I'll say the time though.
Yeah. I just need to make sure that nobody's promising you anything, threatening you, or coercing you for you to enter into a plea.
Yeah. You say I'll plead guilty for the case because I don't have no cash. It's all I'm saying. I don't have no money.
I know.
Yeah, for it. I'm not paying shit. So I don't know how y'all gonna get it if I'm not paying no money.
Hang on,
Okay,
ma'am.
listen. You're in court, so you don't. There's no cursing in court. Is
I
that
don't have no money. I'm just saying I don't have no cash to pay for the duty or whatever. I don't have no money.
Excuse me. Yeah, I just need to know for the record. Has anybody threatened you for you to enter into a plea?
Since the fuck I've been here, it's been a threat. It ain't been nothing but a threat. Y'all don't know the fuck y'all can't get the case right. Every time I come in, none of this is making any
Mikey.
sense.
I can't understand her.
So, I mean, here you go. Thank you.
Your Honor, that's what we have.
No, Deputy, we were not done with her. She just walked out.
No, hold on. Whoa, we're not done yet.
Your Honor, I just want to say for the record.
Hold on, camera. Well, she's refusing to come back in.
That's great. Okay, that's good. Continue with the plea, so I guess we'll have to set another date.
Hello? Can I say something? I'm her brother.
Whoa, hold on. No, sir. No, you may not say anything. You're here observing. Would you
Schizophrenic.
if you like, sir, if you like, I can put you in a breakout room with her attorney and you can have a conversation with her attorney, okay?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
Your Honor, I don't know why I have to speak to her brother. It's got nothing to do with this case.
I'm presuming he may talk. He may have
He's
something.
incompetent to talk.
Mr. Kinney, please stop talking right now. You're not identified for the record, so just move on. Counsel, he's been on Zoom all morning. This is his sister. Perhaps he has some insight that he can give you regarding his sister. So if you could please log back in.
Okay.
So we can put the two of you in our breakout room. We're going to adjourn this matter for Ms. Kinney to January 15th. Okay.
All right, Your Honor, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Serrano, are you here next week?
You mean next Wednesday, Your Honor?
Yes.
Look.
You are.
Thank you, Your Honor. All the best to you and your staff.
Do we know anything about Jordan Chiaro?
He's still at Third Circuit.
Okay, we'll set a new date for that, but we'll just do it for tomorrow. We'll adjourn that one for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.